Hey everybody, it's Tracy. Welcome to Downward Dog Rising. I'm going to give you a yoga workout today. So let's do a yoga flow. Maybe we'll do a little Pilates mixed in. Okay, join me. All you need is your mat, maybe some water. So let's start. Okay, come over to your mat, into a plank. Just going to get the pebbles off my feet, off my mat. Okay. Come onto all fours, and then I want you to curl your toes under, hold in, knees lifted, hover position. Think of lengthening top of head away from tailbone. Just want you to get your core activated. Abdominals draw into spine. You're just tightening core muscles in. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, and 2. Come down to hands and knees. Do a little cross of your ankles to support kneecaps a little better. We're going to start with a set of Pilates push-ups. So we're just going to take our elbows close to our rib cage, and then I want you to just lower and then lift up again. We'll do 10 of these. There's 8 more. Keep core strong. 7, and 6, 5, 4. Keep shoulders out of ears. 3 more. And then 2. From here, go right up into your plank position. Curl your toes under. Keep your spine reaching long. Widen your stance with your feet just a little bit. Keep pelvis in line with your shoulders. Now, shoulder taps. 9. So we're just going to strengthen our core, our shoulders, our arms, our back. And 7, and 6, 5, and 4, and 3. 2 more. Good, last set. Okay, now from here, come back to your knees. We're going to go into a melting heart. We'll go into our little extended puppy pose. Hips straight above knees. And you're going to start to stretch your torso forward. Extend breastbone through the 2 arms. If you want, you can have forehead come forward, resting on your mat. Feel the stretch across that upper mid-back. Pull those sits bones back behind you. Stretch your back long in opposition. So those knees are just directly under your hips. Stay here and breathe. Breathe into back and sides of ribs. One more deep inhale. Slowly come up, hands and knees. Release your spine. We're going to do a couple cat-cows. Drop chin down. Abdominals draw in. Exhale. Inhale, stretch head away from tailbone. Exhale for 4. Inhale, lengthen apart. Exhale for 3, scooping in. Inhale, stretch your spine long. 2 more. Stretch apart, and 1 more time. Exhale. Find neutral. Front ribs meet back ribs. Stretch tailbone long away from breastbone. Make sure the 2 hip bones are straight in alignment all the way across from each other so our pelvis doesn't fall out of alignment. Bird dog, opposite arm, opposite leg. We're going to reach away from your center. Hold here for 10, 9, just balance. 8, scoop in, shoulder blade down back. And 6, and 5, 4, keep lengthening apart. 3, 2. Okay, now we're going to add on. Your arm goes one way, your leg goes the other way. Come back to the center. Keep your stability, your balance. 8, stay stable. 7, those obliques have to kick on. Sides of waist. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Now from here, the arm that was in the front, we're going to use that arm to thread the needle. From center of mid-back between your blades, twist, inhale, feel collarbone widen across chest, expand into sides of ribs, breathing in, chest open. Exhale, take this hand, reach under like that, and if it's okay on your shoulders and your neck, extend this arm over your head for a moment, and just stay here and breathe. Feel that stretch in the side of your neck, shoulder, threading the needle. My eyes are closed so the sun doesn't get into them. Let's take one more deep inhale here. And then gently we're going to take our arm, come over our head, right in line with our shoulder, push your body up. Go back into your all fours position. Okay, we're going to switch sides in our bird dog. We want to strengthen our core, our back extensors, as well as our hip extensors. So you're going to be in all four position. Make sure you align your hip bones so they're straight down to your mat. Now, we're going to do the opposite sides. Arm and leg, hip height, shoulder height. Inhale to the side, exhale back. Inhale 9, keep lengthening head away from tailbone. 8, and 7, and 6, 5, keep pelvis stable. 4, shoulders away from ears. And 3, 2 more. Last one. Then I want you to hold it for 10 seconds. Hold it here. 10. I reversed the order of those. It's okay. We're still doing them. 8 and 7. Fingers away from toes. 6. 4 is scooping in. 5. 4 strong. 4. Blades down your back. 3. And 2. Gently come in. We're going to thread the needle on the other side. So think of keeping your 2 hip points facing straight down to your mat. You're going to inhale, rotate from the area, center of blades, mid-back. Breathe in, really expand into sides of ribs, collarbone wide, open shoulder, chest. Inhale, ribs expand. Now we're going to thread the needle, reach through, come down to your shoulder. If it's okay, you can extend this arm overhead, or you can keep it straight to the side. Whatever feels good on your shoulder. Stretch side and neck. Stretch the side. And your bottom shoulder. Stay here and breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Feel those ribs expand. Let's do one more deep inhale here. And slowly we're going to take this hand, push up, come back into all fours. We're going to do a little half bow pose. We're also going to get a stretch in our quad and our hip flexor. So what I want you to do here You're going to extend your leg up into the air. You're going to take the opposite hand, grab your ankle, grab your foot, and you're going to gently just press up into the hand. This side have a little limited range, so I can't quite grab my foot. You could grab your pant leg, your ankle, bottom of foot like this, push into the hand. I just don't want to force the knee. And just stay here. Open your shoulder, your chest. Good. Stay here and breathe for a moment. Open your chest. Open the heart. Slight little back bend here. One more deep inhale. And gently release. Okay, we're going to go directly into the other side. So I'm going to have you take your other leg, curl it up and back. Now, you're going to feel shoulders pull down, back, away from ears. Reach either for your pant leg, your ankle, or your foot. Gently press up into that hand. Open your shoulder, your chest. Stay here and breathe. Open your heart. Scoop abdominals in. Just want to do a slight little back bend. And one more deep inhale. And gently release. From here, I'm going to have you press back into a downward dog. Don't worry if your heels don't hit. From here, you're just going to gently press one heel down at a time. I'm going to check and see if this is filming. Let's see. Yes! Yay! Okay, downward dog. Start to really pull those sits bones back behind you. Pull your breastbone forward and through the hands. I want you to feel an oppositional lengthening. Your body has to stretch apart in two different directions here. And then if you feel like one of your hips is higher than the other, I just caught myself, try to reach your sits bones, pull down towards the back of the heels. Maybe walk out a little. If that feels good to you, walk it out. 4 and 3 and 2. All right. Next, what I want you to do, three-legged dog, extend one leg straight up to the sky. Hips are squared. We're going to open our hip up a little bit. So you're just going to turn, stack your hips, draw that heel in to glute, back of thigh. Breathe into sides of ribs, open up that side. Breathing in, breathing out, just stretch everything open. Square out your hips again, extend back into three-legged dog. Now we're going to curl, we're going to bend our right knee towards right thumb. Have our hips be straight ahead. Going to do a little swan stretch, a little pigeon. Stretch spine long, hips are squared. Come down to your forearms, if you like. Getting into our piriformis as well as our hip flexor on the other side. If you want to take it a little deeper, you can curl, elbows bend, relax your forehead onto your mat or into the back of your hands. And just breathe into the stretch. Back knee faces straight down to your mat. And your pelvis stays aligned, hips straight forward. If you meet any resistance, just meet it correctly. Breathe into it and release, let it go. Any gripping in any muscles, just let it go. take one more deep inhale here. Slowly exhale. We're going to lift up. Curl your toes of your back foot underneath you. And we're just going to take our hands, press into your mat, go into a plank. We're going to do a little flow here, go into Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming through, open your shoulders and your chest, upward dog. Deep inhale, exhale into your downward dog. Pull apart, really stretch. Do a little walk. Move a little if it feels good. Gently come back center. We're going to go into our three-legged dog right here. What I want you to do is square out your hips and pelvis. Extend the left leg straight up behind you. Keep those hips squared. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to open our hip a little more. So you're going to slowly bend in the knee. Keep your torso face down to the mat. Stack one hip over the other. Kind of smile and yawn into the side body. Heel to glute, heel to back of thigh. Inhale, exhale, opening that whole side. Hips are stacked. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to turn face forward again. Extend back into three-legged dog. Slowly fold your left knee in, bring it towards your left thumb. Square out your hips and pelvis. Extend that back leg straight behind you. When you have a tighter side, sometimes your pelvis will start to go crooked. So if you feel you're on a tighter side, really try to square your two hip points forward, straight ahead of you. So your back knee faces down to the mat. You can have bottom, top of foot rest on mat. You're going to feel this hip flexor lengthen, your psoas. If it's within your practice, start to come into a little deeper. Staying on your forearms will give you a little bit more support so it doesn't go as deep into your hips. If you wish to go a little deeper, so you stretch hips more, you can fold elbows and come all the way down to your mat. And stay here and breathe. Take another deep inhale here. And slowly, we're going to press up. I want you to curl toes, the back foot underneath you. Press hands into mat. I want you to take it back into a plank now. From here, we're going to take our right knee and then we're going to tap our left elbow. Come in. Now take your left knee and tap your right elbow. And repeat. 8 more. 7, head away from tailbone. Work those obliques. 6. And 5. And 4. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. Now from your plank, take it down into little balasana, rest pose. You can either have tops of feet go flat. I'm going to curl toes under just to give my knees a little extra support. You could either have your hands reach in front of you, or you can take your hands, palms to sky, and relax your arms down by your sides. See which way you prefer. Gives you quite a different feeling. Relax shoulders away from ears. And just breathe. Inhaling. Release any tension, any negativity with each exhalation. Breathe in positivity. Fresh chi, fresh prana. Release negative, whatever doesn't serve you, with each exhale. And one more deep inhale here. Slowly make your way up. All right, so I'm gonna have you do a side plank next. Align, wrist, elbow, shoulder. You're gonna stack one foot over the other. And I want you to just open collarbones wide. And just think of your bottom ribs and your bottom hip bone being lifted off the mat. 10. We're just going to do a straight side plank. 9. And 8. I'm shaking. 7. I just got over being sick. And 6. Collarbones wide. And 5. 4 more. Keep that chest open. And 3. Think of your obliques wrapping. Those bottom obliques got to work hard. 2 more. And last one. Gently come back to your plank. You would just flip to the other side. Or I'm just going to stay here and do it. I'm not going to switch. Stay here and breathe. Press the mat away. Hold that plank. 10. 9. Those bottom ribs lift. Shoulders away from ears. 8. And 7, chest is wide open. And 6. 5, keep wrapping those bottom ribs like a sling. And 4. And 3. 2 more. And last one. Good job. Slowly come in. We're going to come onto our knees next. I want you to do camel pose with Strasana. We're going to do single. So for single, you're going to reach back, take one hand to hip, and then I'm going to have you extend the other arm straight to sky or ceiling, right above your shoulder. You can either stay here, press your hip points forward, engage your core, scoop in, engage glutes, chest to sky, or you can reach back towards your ankle or your heel and just stay here and breathe. Just doing single arm. Maybe I could call this Ardha half Ustrasana, half camel. Just to create some space in our spine. Abdominals come in. Take hand to back of hip, slowly lift up. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale down 2 more times, breathing in. And breathing out. 1 more time, breathing in. And breathing out. We're going to take this right hand above our shoulder. Gently press hip points forward. Tailbone lengthens down. Keep this part lengthened to protect low back. Then we're just going to take this hand to our hip, lean back. You can either stay here. If you want to go a little deeper, reach back towards your ankle and just open your shoulders and your chest. And breathe. Opening that heart center. Feel those gluteals engage. Abdominal wall is toned, pulling into your back. Let's do one more deep inhale here. Abdominals draw in, hands to hips, slowly come up. Okay, from here, we're going to come around. What I want you to do here, we're going to lie on our back. We're going to do a little happy baby, Ananda Balasana. So I'm just going to have you take it down to your mat. You're going to align your knee, your shin, your ankle. You're reaching to the outsides of your feet. You could even go under like that. We're actually going to go over, pull sideways. So you're reaching around to the lateral pinky toe sides, keeping that alignment, knee to ankle. Gently start to bring those knees closer towards your mat. Feel how spine is long into mat. We want to open those hips. This is going to feel good in your low back. Hip opener. Camel also opens the hips too. And this will go in a little bit deeper now. Let the back of the pelvis widen into the mat underneath you. You can just think of your two hip points narrowing together in front. Let your spine lengthen into mat, head away from tailbone. This will also feel really good on your low back. One more deep inhale here. And gently, slowly release. Extend those legs to the sky. Reach under knees. Take a deep inhale right in between your two shoulder blades. And then exhale, come in. One more time. Peel up. Inhale into the spot right in the mid-back. Exhale, release. Now we're going to keep our knees bent, knees over hips, elbows wide. Cradle your head and your neck. Make sure you don't pull your elbows together. Keep them open. Now I'm going to have you do a little crisscross twist from the sides of your waist. Keep pelvis stable on your mat. Exhale. Inhale. Keep spine long, head away from tailbone. 8 more. 7. Back is long into mat. 6. Twist from sides of waist. And 5. Collarbones stay wide. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. Working those obliques. Come in center. We're going to cactus our arms by our sides. Knees in alignment with your hips. And drop to one side for reclining twist. Breathing in. Feel how your collarbone widens. Feel a stretch across shoulder blade and back. Your grounding shoulder is this right one as you twist knees to the left. Modify your twist if you have any low back issues or discs, herniations. You wouldn't want to go twisting too far and bothering your spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Modification would be tiny knee sway so your spine doesn't twist. Really feel your collarbones open across shoulders, chest. Open up your side body. One more deep inhale. And come back center. Maybe reset pelvis into mat. Knees lift, line over hips. You're going to gently twist to the other side. Arms are cactus. You could look opposite way. If that's too much on your neck, just keep head neutral. Centered. Feel your left collarbone open wide. That shoulder blade anchors away from the middle of your spine. Open up your side. Create length in your spine. Really breathe into the sides of those ribs. Even breathe deeper into your belly. One more deep inhale. Slowly come center. We're going to end in Shavasana. Extend those legs. Extend those arms. Just going to let our whole body sink into the mat. Let it absorb what we did in our practice today. Nice beginner level practice. Maybe a little intermediate. With those planks and stuff. Just feeling grateful for taking the time for self-care. Feeling centered and grounded. So we're just going to wiggle our hands, wiggle our feet, and gently roll to your right side. Slowly press up on your mat. I'm going to have you come into Sukhasana. You're